Point number 1 is we need a healing aloe plant. Hey there, Chevalians, it's Lauren here. Happy New Year. It's November 27th, but for you, it's January 2024. That's crazy to think about, but Happy New Year. I'm back with more Chevelle, and I'm back with early Chevelle. This is something I've been meaning to do, so it's finally time for point number 1. And I'm going to do point number 1 from point number 1. I do recognize the title Mia. I know I've heard Mia. I can't tell you for $1,000,000 what it sounds like, but I know I've heard that song. But other than that, I know nothing about this album. We're going way back today. I don't know if the song Open is just sort of like an intro. I should probably do both of them, but I'm only going to do point number 1. We have some feet on the diving board. I guess that's a diving board. Watch it not be a diving board. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm on coffee number 2. Caffeine is kicked in. I'm ready to go. I think that was it. Do you think I should do both? I'm going to do both. I'm going to do both because that was definitely like coming right out of that intro. Good start, fellas. I wonder if it's instrumental. That's my guess. It's so 99. Have a little intro there. You know who does intros? Rick does. Shout out to my husband Ben. Is this a song now? Are we at the song now? No, not yet. Not yet. I think it was 2 minutes.
It seems I've gained the world, but have nothing to keep tabs upon. This loss isn't wasted time. Face opportunities to recognize. Now we have the time. Rebuke. Don't choke on this twisted dream. 'Cause he'll say
He'll say what? Pay for it. He'll say pay for it. In case you're wondering. So I really like the intro. I think maybe it went on too long, but I really liked it. It's probably I'm so laggy. It's because of this website I have up. My lyrics are on this website that has like 85 ads all over it. So I'm probably thinking that it's too long because I'm just waiting for the song to start. That's probably why. Like, I'm just sitting here waiting. But if I was just listening to it, I'm sure that's fine. I'd like to know if anyone got started with Chevelle with this album or the second one, because I always just forget this album exists. Like, I just figured Wonder What's Next was the first one because that's when I discovered them with the red. So it's cool to kind of go back an album before that and see. It's like Mini Pete. Although it wasn't even that much earlier than Wonder What's Next. a couple years. But obviously I really like the sound of it because it's Chevelle and they could do no wrong. We haven't even gotten to the chorus of this song yet, but I could tell that it's sort of consistent with their sound. So like they haven't really changed up their style too much since the very first thing they ever did. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to start this one over again, just this song, not the intro, and I will meet you back here. So just a second. I forgot you weren't here.
You'll say magnified pain is point number one. You'll say paper the whole sum. To magnify pain is point number one.
Sam just walked in.
'Cause it seems I've gained the world, but have nothing to keep tabs upon. This loss isn't wasted time. Face opportunities to recognize. Now we have the time. Rebuke, don't choke on this twisted dream.
Sneeze.
'Cause he'll say
It went away. Okay, so point number one. The first point I need to make. Pay for it. The whole sum. To magnify pain. That's the first point I need to make. I don't know if that's the first point I would make. You know, like I'm about to tell you a lot of things, but the first point I need to make, like if you take one thing away from this, it's this thing. I don't know if I'd pick this as my number one. So I liked how it was sort of like Sam, I mean, obviously there have been drums the whole time, but it's just been like Sam came in and then Joe came in, and I know they've done that on other songs. I kind of like how each layer is introduced. That's always a cool sound to me. But yeah, this just feels like all their other stuff, and I don't mean that as a negative. I just mean that they've just been consistent since their inception. They've been awesome since birth. What a talented family. Their parents must be so proud.
on this twisted dream. 'Cause he'll say paper yeah, the whole song.
I just read it.
To magnify pain is point number one. We need healing while our plans.
Why is it so...
You're soothing hands
Oh no!
around my head.
I'm frozen. There we go. I was frozen. Which is perfect because I don't think I've ever heard the lyric, "We need a healing aloe plant," in any song ever. We need a healing aloe plant. You guys know what that is? Aloe vera? A healing aloe plant. That's funny. Your soothing hands run down my back. That's one of those like lyrics that just comes out of nowhere and I just get stuck on for some reason. So yeah, I'm currently stuck on the healing aloe plant. Whatever you need, Pete. Whatever you need. Sorry I got stuck there.
You're soothing hands around my head.
Maybe that's point number one. I think that's point number one. The healing aloe plant. Maybe the tempo change.
Couldn't do no wrong.
Angry Pete, get the house.
To
I'll be right. So I would call this like a classic Chevelle track. I'm sure I say that with every Chevelle song I do. But it's just like, it's just so Chevelle. I can't see this song as being my favorite on the album. That would really surprise me. But I do plan to do more from this album to see sort of where I would rank this. But I don't, and it's not because of the Aloe Plant thing. It's a fine song, but I don't know if it would be the highlight of the album. And saying that without having heard the album is probably not fair, but we'll see if that changes. But that's just sort of my thoughts right now. It is cool to hear the first album of theirs that I keep forgetting exists. So let me listen to this again and I'll be right back. Hey there, Chevellians. I'm back. Nothing more to add here at the end. I'm just wondering how you feel about the line with the aloe plant, the healing aloe plant, and why I can't really get past it. But I feel like I should get a healing aloe plant and just put one, like stick it back here with Pinhead. They could just sort of hang out back here. Because, I mean, Pete says we need one. So maybe that's what's missing from my life, a healing aloe plant. So maybe for the new year, it might be a good idea to get a healing aloe plant. They will ship it to your door. I should get one just because it's funny. Just because I think it's funny. So if you see some random green plant back here, just know it's an aloe plant. Because I was inspired by point number 1. I think that is the point. Point number 1 is we need a healing aloe plant. That will do it for this video. Thanks so much for being here and for enjoying some Chevelle with me in the new year. Happy New Year to you. More Chevelle in 2024 because I love Chevelle. It's as simple as that. So enjoy the rest of your day and I will see you for the next one. We got some feet on the dash. On the dash. Alright, Chevellians, just kidding. I'm not ready. I don't have my, I don't have the lyrics. Like Little Pete. Little Pete.